So this is why the Warriors dynasty is dead. Steve Kerr is everything wrong with society. And why is his son coaching the G League team? I must hedge this screen. I have to. Push Fred VanVleet to half court. Now Gary Payton II can get all the way up. I can't let the pass to Sengun get made. Kuminga can take both Rockets 2 passes away. But you're in drop coverage. The second Sengun touches this ball, everybody's 1 pass away now. So now Kuminga's stuck in a 2-on-1 because of Steve Kerr's brain-dead scheme, and you're just giving up an open 3 to someone. Steve Kerr is destroying the Warriors dynasty. Look at him sitting there. He is a complete joke. Your help, Kevon Looney, Lindy Waters, rotating down. Podziemski, this is a mismatch with Jabari Smith. Could Steve Kerr stop sitting there and communicate to Podziemski, your help's in the middle of the floor? Your help's in the middle of the floor. Look at Kevon Looney. Look at Lindy Waters. So I'm over forcing Jabari Smith to that help. Nope, you're going to let him spin baseline as Steve Kerr just sits and watches. Steve Kerr is a disgrace. Look at him standing here. You're everything wrong with Earth. You're why bad things happen on this planet. Lindy Waters, I'm up the line with my back completely to the baseline. There's no place to split through for Dylan Brooks. Stunt, recover. This is just coaching right here. Look at Lindy Waters. Stop. Your back is to the sideline and you're drifting towards... I don't care about Fred VanVleet at half court. I need to be in this gap with my back to the baseline. You're late getting over. And 1. This is again coaching, and again Steve Kerr just sits there like a deaf mute. There's 6.9 seconds left in the quarter. Lindy Waters, you need to get underneath Tari Eason right here. Right now I'm underneath getting low, battling for position. You cannot front the post here when you have no backside help. Obviously they're throwing it over the top, and that's too easy. This is not even close to how transition defense works. Look at Steve Kerr. What are you staring at? You see someone in the stands you know? Everything bad that's ever happened on this planet is because of Steve Kerr. Everything. Trace Jackson-Davis, you need to get to Fred VanVleet. You get cross-matched all the time. Get to the nearest body. Kuminga has to take Jabari Smith. Kuminga, stop. This is where Trace Jackson-Davis has to go. Kuminga needs to be with Jabari Smith and in that gap. Instead, we got 2 people going to VanVleet here. Instead of Kuminga being in this gap where there's no place for Jalen Green to go, no one's there. Now Buddy Hield has to help at the rim, and there's going to be no one to box out after that. Let's just review the mistakes. And again, Steve Kerr sitting there like a deaf mute. First of all, Podziemski, my back is to the baseline and I'm underneath the 3-point line. Your back is to the sideline and you're guarding above the 3-point line. Number 2, on a handoff, Draymond Green gives you space. You go under and meet Jalen Green on the other side. You just went over the handoff. So now Brandon Podziemski, just guard the ball. When Jalen Green comes off the screen, you'll guard the screen then. Podziemski already leaning towards the screen. Of course you're getting blown by the other way now. This is coaching. This is quite offensive. Buddy Hield, I don't care about Fred VanVleet, who's barely in the picture. I'm down and in the gaps. Fred VanVleet's not even in the frame. I need to be in this gap. There's no place for Jalen Green to go. Stunt, recover to half court to where VanVleet is. Look at Buddy Hield. You're guarding above the 3-point line. I don't even see VanVleet. Why are you not in this gap? Steve Kerr, human misery. Oh, how is this an NBA team? How? I don't get it. Jonathan Kuminga's guarding the ball. Okay? So Buddy Hield, you're taking Fred VanVleet in the corner. Go there. Well, look at this. Buddy Hield's going to screen his own man. What are you, guard VanVleet? You just, what? In transition, look at Steve Kerr, the deaf mute. Please go in the stands and watch the game like everyone else. What, Draymond Green? Again, this is transition defense. You just get to bodies. You're going to have to take Jabari Smith right here. Kuminga's going to have to take Sengun. It's how transition defense works. You get to the nearest body. Instead, Draymond, look at you're communicating to Kuminga to come all the way over to the other side of the court to take Jabari Smith. Not how transition defense works. Huge mismatch down low. The deaf mute Steve Kerr does nothing. Again, Draymond Green's gonna come all the way down and basically double. Does Steph Curry know that? If he knew that, he'd be keeping Dillon Brooks to the middle where this double's coming. Instead, Draymond Green can't get there quick enough because Steph Curry's allowing Dillon Brooks to spin baseline. Where's the deaf mute and his son? Warriors are icing this pick and pop. Again, you have a deaf mute as a head coach who's ruining this organization. Jonathan Kuminga icing the screen means you keep Van Vliet to the sidelines. Steph Curry, as you can see, is in backside help when Jabari Smith pops to the three-point line. So you're keeping Van Vliet to the sidelines. I have backside help right here. Icing a screen does not mean Jonathan Kuminga leaves and then now Van Vliet's in the lane. Where's the deaf mute on this? Just a poorly coached abomination. Everything wrong with Earth is this Warriors team and how they're coached. Lindy Waters is fine. He's chasing over the top of the down screen. He's fine. Why is Brandon Podziemski switching at the last second? What? How does this continue to happen? How? You learn this in elementary school. Don't lean towards the screen early. When Jalen Green comes off the screen, you guard it then. Every single time you lean towards the screen early, you are getting blown by the other way. This collapses everyone, and who's there to box out? This is why the Golden State Warriors dynasty's dead. These stupid politics. You have a deaf mute in Steve Kerr, and his stupid son coaches the G League team. I can't be in drop coverage. I must hedge because the pass to Sengun can't get made. Steph Curry, you're not going to let that pass get made. If they throw a skip, easy recovery. But you're in drop coverage. The second Sengun catches this ball, everybody goes from 2 passes away to 1 pass away. Everyone's open here. Open on the cut. Look, everyone's wide open. Deaf mute. I truly just don't understand how this is an NBA team. You want to know why ratings are down? Because coaching has never been worse. Brandon Podziemski, could you stay with Tari Eason? What is making Brandon Podziemski here think it's okay to just sit in the paint for no reason? What? I can't make this stuff up. This is an end. Why are ratings down? Because coaching has never been worse. Why does Jonathan Kuminga think it's okay to sit in the paint? Get out and guard Jabari Smith. What is happening? Why does Jonathan Kuminga think this is okay? What part of defense? Why? What? This is why you must jam the screener on a handoff. Draymond Green's got to get up here on this handoff and jam the screener. You use your body, you show your hands. So Van Vliet can't pull and Podziemski can go under and meet him on the other side. When you're not, look, I got to be up jamming the screener, showing. Using my hand so Van Vliet can't pull and you make him get on the other side so Podziemski can meet him there. Like there's nothing to get on the other side of. Van Vliet's just pulling the second he receives this handoff. Because where's Draymond Green? You have a clueless, deaf mute in Steve Kerr. This is offensive. Gary Payton II, we are not guarding Van Vliet at half court. Get down here and in the gaps. So there's no place for Sengun to roll to. Look at Gary, stop. Underneath. I don't care about Van Vliet out here. I can rotate over, but I gotta be in the gaps. Look at the space you give for Sengun, because you're not in the gaps. Easy too.